Southwest Georgia facilities work to recover from Hurricane Michael. Skilled care sector could thrive if GOP and Dems split in November elections. A lawmaker draws criticism for campaign contributions with pro-long-term care legislation. And the top 25 cities for best and worst nursing homes are listed. This and more next.
You're watching LTC News with Dane Henning.
Welcome to CNA TV Long-Term Care News. I'm Dane Henning. Today is Wednesday, October 17th, 2018. Southwest Georgia continued to clean up in the aftermath of Hurricane Michael over the weekend, with many nursing homes and hospitals relying on backup generators. Republican Governor Nathan Deal said Thursday that the facilities had power but were reliant on generators. While the state has had fewer power outages and deaths than neighboring Florida, around 206,000 homes and businesses remained without power Friday afternoon. As of Saturday morning, the Georgia Healthcare Association said it was aware of 15 centers that are still operating on emergency power following the impact of Hurricane Michael. It's likely the November elections will end in a split, with Democrats taking the House and Republicans holding on to the Senate. And that outcome could prove ideal for the nursing home field. American Healthcare Association officials noted last week that a split is currently anticipated after November balloting. Current probabilities, they say, give the Democrats an 80% chance of taking between 15 to 54 House seats in November. They need around 25 more seats to take over Congress. Meanwhile, Republicans have about the same likelihood, 80%, of retaining control in the Senate. Such a split in the chambers would likely mean that little new lawmaking would occur over the next 2 years. On the other hand, Republicans keeping control in both chambers would likely mean a continued business-friendly legislative agenda of regulatory relief, but also further attempts to slash Medicaid. A Democratic sweep would still be held somewhat in check by a Republican White House. There's always the possibility, too, that skilled care could be harmed if a compromise deal between the two parties leads to a budget deal that sacrifices provider payments. We'll be back right after this break.
Watch Grassroots Advocacy with Jeff Wellman. Thursdays at 2:30 Central on CNA TV. Join us as we honor CNAs with your host, Lisa Sweet. CNA Heroes, Friday at 7 p.m. Central, only on CNA TV.
A GOP candidate for Wisconsin State Senate is under criticism for accepting campaign contributions from donors who benefited from her tort reform bill. In 2011, Leah Vukmir co-sponsored a bill that made it tougher to win large amounts of money in damages in nursing homes and assisted living cases. The legislature approved the measure, which had originally been proposed by Republican Governor Scott Walker. Vukmir's former sister-in-law, Sally Springer, owns Anu ANEW Healthcare Services and Anu Management, and has given Vukmir almost $18,000 in the past 14 years. Vukmir also worked part-time for Anu as a certified nursing assistant trainer. Springer told the Journal Sentinel that Anu provides assisted living services at 2 Milwaukee facilities and that the companies did not benefit from the 2011 legislation. A spokesman for the state Democratic Party said Vukmir pushed legislation that benefits her employers and campaign donors, describing it as pay-to-play politics. Vukmir is challenging Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin. Evansville, Indiana is named one of the best places for nursing home residents to live, while Atlanta poses serious problems, according to a new rankings report. Technology company Family Assets crowned Evansville, Indiana as the city with the best rated nursing homes, with about 80% of the reviews labeled as, quote, good. Rounding out the top 5 are Topeka, Kansas, Bakersfield, California, Colorado Springs, Colorado, and Glendale, California, which all hovered around the 80% mark. Meanwhile, on the negative side, Atlanta landed at the very bottom with nearly 60% of its reviews labeled as bad. Others in the bottom 5 include Livonia, Michigan, Albuquerque, New Mexico, San Bernardino, California, and Las Vegas. Nevada was also named overall worst state for nursing home life, with about 47% of the reviews in the bad category, while South Dakota was the best, boasting an 84% positivity ranking. This has been your long-term care news update. Everyone have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Wednesday.